Peak Forest is a real key location for the aggregates sector, because if you look at the amount of limestone that's quarried in the country, they're actually providing about 10% of the overall volume for UK consumption.
Here we are at Dove Holes. This is actually our largest quarry in the UK. We do about 5 million tonnes, and we do the majority of that now, well over half of that now, we do by rail. So as a rail operation, this is super important to us.
So the limestone that is quarried out of the Peak District, it's used in major infrastructure projects such as HS2 construction, for example, construction in the house building sector. But then if you look at sort of major sporting venues such as Wembley Stadium, you know, Wembley Stadium was built with limestone that was quarried here in the Peak District.
The Peak Forest site, we're immediately opposite. We're really good neighbours, close neighbours. I took on this role way back in 2008, and since then we've over doubled the rail volume we're doing through this site, and that's in large part actually to being able to work closely with DB.
Here at Peak Forest, our operations are critical to CEMEX UK. Every week we deliver reliable, punctual, on-time, in-full trains for CEMEX, and our colleagues should be proud of Peak Forest because we deliver in excess of 1.2 million tonnes of aggregates every year.
We're absolutely aligned around modal shift, and we really want the external decision makers to help us to move from road into rail. In terms of the environmental and economic benefits, they're absolute no-brainers. 76% reduction in carbon emissions by moving freight by rail is a real positive for CEMEX in the UK. It's taking vehicles off the road, and it's aligned with our decarbonisation goals and also aligned with our industry-leading road safety commitment.
It helps me sleep at night. I feel like I'm one of the good guys, but also it helps CEMEX achieve its environmental goals and journey to net zero.
I think our colleagues at Peak Forest should be very proud of what they do. These might be, to the casual gazer, just pieces of stone, but we have to remember where these pieces of stone are going. They're going into major road building projects, repairing roads, building new roads, and going into huge infrastructure projects such as HS2. So clearly they are helping build the nation of the future.